And the basketball. Outside, White. Looks for Holiday. Gets it to him.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
First personal foul. First team.
Richard, so many things about Jrue Holiday's game we love. But what impresses you most about his game?
Well, I know it's an easy answer, but it's his defense. It's hard to be a feared defender in the modern NBA, Kevin. But Holiday is such a pest at all times on that end of the floor.
And the Lakers making a change here. Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Hachimura. Gannett comes in for LeBron. Goodwin's checked in for Austin Reeves. And it's Gabe Vincent in for Luka Doncic. Pass to Finney-Smith. 6 to shoot. Here's Gannett. From outside, off the mark.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the three.
Here's Pritchard. It's deflected. Passes it to Finney-Smith. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Personal foul. He's just ridiculous. He's just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Vanderbilt's checked in for the Lakers. A free throw off from Finney-Smith. And joining us now by phone is insider Shams Charania with some news. Shams, give it to us.
Thanks. And this summer saw the passing of Laker legend, three-time Basketball Hall of Famer, the logo, Jerry West, an all-star every year of his outstanding playing career before going on to have such a successful career as a coach and as an executive. Guys, this league will bear his imprint forever. Jerry West will be missed.
An all-time great for sure. Okay, Shams, we appreciate the reporting. And so it's Boston with it, following the bucket by the Lakers. There's the triple. Vanderbilt with the rebound. For Los Angeles, they've gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. Vincent fires the three. The rebound by the Celtics.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Here's Holiday. Cornette passes to Horford. The kick out to Holiday. Offensive rebound. Pass to Pritchard. In the corner, Horford with it. They shoot again. And the layup is good. Pritchard's got his second bucket of the night.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Here's Vanderbilt. And the dunk by Vanderbilt.
And when he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for them.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can feel Coach smiling on the sidelines with every offensive board.
Oh, and he got the call.
Ringing the bell. That's the way to close, reporter.
He knew exactly how he wanted to do it, too. There was no doubt in his mind that it was going to fall.
Offense, the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. Celtics lead by 4. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. What do you guys think about the Celtics here in this one?
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
Yeah, it's clearly a focus for them in this one, and no question that all the second chance looks are paying off.
Now LeBron, scoreless thus far. White in at shooting guard, with Brown playing small forward. The post pair, Tatum and Porzingis.
3 points.
And it's Pritchard in at the point guard. That's the Boston 5. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Well, there's plenty of scorers on the Celtics, but Jason Tatum says, I'm going to get my shots. It's just about trusting the process. From experience, I understand that I'm good enough that I can relax and defer a little bit. Then in the fourth, I can score 20 in the quarter. Kevin, it sounds like he's figured it all out.
Thank you so much. You know, he can take over at any time, and it's fun to watch. D.A., we thank you for that. Now, here's Tatum. Launches a three. It's hauled in by LeBron. LeBron powering in.
For such a big dude, all he needs is just a little bit of daylight, and LeBron is going to be hanging on that rim.
Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. Takes it inside. It's blocked. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. With the shot. Rebounded by the Celtics.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he puts on it.
And the foul on Rui Hachimura. That'll be his second foul of the game. Torrey Craig, he's checked in for the Celtics. Hayes, he's checked in for Los Angeles. So the Celtics called timeout. They're first.
And you watch Jason Tatum. Year to year, he is a model of consistency across the board. The numbers are pretty similar, and the effort never wanes.
Entertainment, everyone. Give them a hand.
We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. Porzingis kicks to White. Brown outside. To stop the run. It's up and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1. Lakers leading by 4. To the middle. Porzingis with the steal. Here's Tatum. Tatum using his size inside.
This is how confident Tatum is. Knows he can score inside whenever he wants.
Hachimura, no good.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Brown. It's rebounded by Hayes. Lakers have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. LeBron against Tatum. LeBron's shot is off. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for Boston. And it's Brown that time on the assist by Tatum. Tatum's got 3 assists tonight.
Muscling that one in. JB is a strong individual.
Doncic outside. And something that every NBA player has now that maybe they didn't a couple years ago, RJ, their own personal trainer.
Well, it's just a beautiful investment of your own resources back into your body. I love that players are hiring chefs, dietitians, sleep aides, and the teams are hiring them. I love every aspect of that.
The Lakers trail. On the wing, Reeves. James with a powerful jam.
This is classic LeBron leaping off the floor for a powerful dunk.
Boston's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Here's Tatum. Nice move. And James pulls it down. The Lakers have gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. Lakers working the ball around now. Here's Tatum. Left side, Brown. Los Angeles has gotten both of their 3-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter.
2 minutes remaining.
James finds Doncic.
2 minutes.
And the foul on Rui Hachimura. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Boston making some changes. Horford comes in for Porzingis. And it's Drew Holiday in for Torrey Craig. And the Lakers also making a switch. Finney-Smith's checked in. Here's Brown. Shoots over James. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
And he felt like he needed a little bit more space with the fade to get off a shot, but that might have been what threw him off and made him miss.
James converts inside.
Yeah, just too much big boy basketball by LeBron James, just bodying defenders inside.
GA, these Boston Celtics are unquestionably a top-tier offensive unit.
Stupendous shooting, excellent instincts with the ball. Yeah, they are a model offense in many ways, making it tough for many teams to keep up with.
A very athletic play by Brown, getting the ball inside and working his way to a high percentage shot.
The three for Doncic. The putback. It's good on the putback. And the Lakers lead by 2.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
On the wing, Holiday. Had the space there, but it's offline.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
Yeah, right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Brown outside. Let's go. It's rebounded by Doncic.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
I love how physical James is. Terrific at getting defenses to foul.
First trip to the line for him here.
And his percentage at the line last season, right at the 75% mark.
Both teams changing it up here. Second free throw, no good. Celtics trail by 5. A shot by Holiday. Nobody around. The shot's good on the assist by Horford.
A solid outside game. Holiday has good lift on his J. And at 6'4", he can get his shot off against just about anybody.
Here's Doncic. Doncic gets it to go inside.
Man, he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Lakers on top. They lead by 4. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Jason, still a close one. What do you think happened there in the first half?
Feeling all right. We got to do a much better job defensively. We're not where we need to be, especially on defensive end, so we got to pick it up second half.
Yeah, we'll see if you're more connected in the second half. Thanks. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. It's the NBA on 2K Sports, and let's talk the first half. A competitive matchup for the Lakers in the first quarter. They stayed within arm's reach in that opening period. 5 points, their largest deficit. After a slow start, they turned up in the second quarter, going into the half with a 4-point lead. What you think, Kenny, about what we saw from the Lakers?
The bench unit was an essential part of the puzzle in the first half. They really stepped it up in a big way, and that helped out. Now the starters can appreciate not having to carry the load on their own.
And Shaq, what are your thoughts on Boston?
This kind of defense won't cut it.
And
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. It's been a clinic out there by James.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
So for the Lakers right now, outside the wings are Reeves and James. Jackson Hayes is out there with Rui Hachimura. And it's Doncic in at the 1. On the wing, Holiday. Guarded by Doncic. And it's Brown missing. Lakers leading by 7. And there's the alley-oop. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop. Finished off the break. And it's 6 points for Jaylen Brown.
Nobody's going to catch Brown in the open court like that. Nobody.
Over the last few seasons, we've seen the resurgence of Porzingis. And, Richard, it has been fun to watch.
Kevin, he's been effective on both sides of the ball. He's always been a good player, but his recent fit has really improved his play.
LeBron kicks to Hachimura. 3 on the clock. And here's Reeves outside. Rebounded by the Celtics. Tatum's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Luka Doncic grabs the miss. Doncic has got his 4th rebound in this one. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
And LeBron, just big boy basketball on full display.
Vincent's checked in for the Lakers. And something you see with the Lakers, they really trust their role players, don't they, Richard?
Yeah, LeBron does a great job of empowering his group. That's why he's top 5 in the league all time in assists. If you earn his trust, he will give you a ton of space to work. The Lakers know that they can only go as far as their great group of role players.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, the Celtics can beat you in a number of ways. Point guard Jrue Holiday said, we can play small and big. We have great bench players who come in and change the game at any time and could start on other teams. And we have a hunger. Kevin, they're going to be a problem for a long time.
Agreed. They are stacked, DA, for sure.
There's that leaping ability. Brown, he just gets up so easy.
Holiday against James. Porzingis with the rebound. Porzingis has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Brown wide open. He fires. Offensive rebound. Tatum no good. Los Angeles leading by 5. James the pass to Hachimura. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
3-second violation.
Torrey Craig. He's checked in for Jason Tatum. Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for the Lakers. Goodwin comes in for LeBron. Holiday the pass to Porzingis. And it's in there. Porzingis has got 7 points.
And because he can score from all over the floor, Porzingis can find space inside. That's not the case for most 7-footers.
The pass to Finney-Smith. Again, the miss by the Lakers. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points.
Los Angeles foul.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Vanderbilt's checked in for Rui Hachimura. And it's Connect in for Austin Reeves. Third quarter of basketball here and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. On the wing, Holiday. He's got 7, just 4 to shoot. Second shot opportunity. It's tipped. Connect with it. Back to Vincent. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And RJ, the combination of Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown winning a title together. That's something else.
There was some small talk going around about breaking them up. Good thing for the Celtic front office, they kept them both. In their first 7 seasons as a duo, they have 5 trips to the conference finals. That is a ridiculous run.
Celtics making a switch here. Cornet's checked in. And so Vincent nails both of them. Celtics trail by 5.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Holiday the pass to Cornet. Ball's knocked loose, and that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession. Doncic is checked in for Gabe Vincent.
Luka Doncic.
We've got 1:48 left in the third quarter. 5 to shoot. Outside Holiday. An absolute bomb from three-point range. Holiday's got 10 points.
Maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that he can afford to give.
And the Lakers with another miss. Boston's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Here's Pritchard. Vanderbilt defending. Pritchard gets the bucket.
There is no chance that this game is tied up without his offensive firepower.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That's his first foul.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Outside Holiday. Pass to Horford. They get a hand on it. Pass to Pritchard. Just 5 on the clock. Boston needs to get off a shot. Holiday with the 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Doncic has got 5 rebounds tonight. 35 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. That shot misses. Boston shooting a troubling 38% in the third. Not the finest work of this offense. Here's Holiday, an easy 2 points on the label. And that's 12 points for Drew Holiday.
A really smart player. Holiday can find the spaces inside and exploit them for points.
Doncic kicks to Vanderbilt. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got assist number 5 here tonight. Guys, what a back-and-forth game this has been.
And that's already resulted in 7 lead changes.
Here's Holiday. He gets it in there. 14 points for him. Here's Doncic. He gets it up. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one. And not so fast. The officials are going to check that shot again and make sure they got it right before we go to the fourth.
Yeah, it's hard to tell on that one. And so a good time to go to the replay and just to make sure if he got it off on time.
And they're keeping the call as is. It was close, but he had not released it before the clock had expired.
It's still better safe than sorry. I think they did the right thing to take another look at it. And if it's so close that you can't tell by the naked eye, might as well go to the slow-mo.
And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Celtics lead by 1. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
I feel like we've seen more slick passing big man in the league today than we've ever seen.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. The guards are Pritchard and White. Torrey Craig is out there with Porzingis, and it's Hauser in at the 3 slot. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. White down low. He's defended by Reed. They get it again. White, good. White's got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for the Celtics.
And guys, all about hard work from this point on. And they worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down.
Now look, a coach is going to trust LeBron James to just put up monster numbers because that's who he is. But it is nice to see him get into a nice groove like this.
White the pass to Hauser. Porzingis trying to get free. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
And proving to be effective around the rim. Hachimura leaving no doubt about that one.
White against Reeves. And White kicks to Porzingis. White looking around. 4 on the clock. Craig can't get it to go. And here's James. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. Doncic finds Hachimura. Reeves the pass to Vanderbilt. Strong inside. What a move by James.
And nice touch from the inside. I'm a fan of when LeBron just burrows his way inside and takes advantage.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. The short rest, very important, and one of the benefits of this part of the game is getting on the same page with your team while having the chance to hydrate with Gatorade. Replenish your energy for the late game push. Hayes is checked in, and let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. During the break, listened in with Joe Mazzulla and his team. Now he's encouraging them to keep attacking in the paint. He said, when we get inside, you score. Simple as that. Keep attacking. Don't settle for anything that's not at the rim. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. Tatum and assassin.
Cutting into that deficit now, well within striking distance.
A stop or two in the next minute or so, and they could even this game up. Great job to keep battling.
Boston's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Here's Brown. Got a piece of it, and they'll keep possession. Nice shot by Porzingis. Lakers trail by 4. James kicks to Doncic. Yes, it's James picking up the assist.
And normally near the top, handling the ball. Luka sneaking out to the corner there, getting free for 3.
Brown outside. And the layup's good off the glass. And the Celtics lead by 3.
Got it in close, and unless it's an open 3, that's the key to efficient offense.
Lakers working the ball around now. LeBron James on the wing. He's covered by Brown. From deep, Reeves. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
The selfless attitude of James. When someone on his team has a clean look, he feeds him.
The 3 from Tatum. Rebounded by the Lakers. Look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth.
Look, the defense was locked in on him there. They know how dangerous he can be, and they guarded him perfectly.
Lakers have gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Strong work at that end of the floor. Reeves finds Hachimura. And here is LeBron. Reeves in the corner. A three-pointer, no good.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Here's Porzingis. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
And you can rely on Porzingis in these moments. He's always ready to shoulder the load offensively.
Here's Brown. Kept alive. Can't hit from in close. Los Angeles has gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen.
And the passing instincts of James are just unreal. He has that great sense for when and where to send the ball.
Now a timeout called by Boston.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
I'm sure all of the above is in order, and you can never be too content.
And now, let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, LeBron James.
And the way he's made his mark with his work inside, he's just been a slasher tonight. Always moving, getting to the basket at will, and just seemingly taking advantage of a D that was reluctant to get in his way.
1:43 left in the fourth quarter. Now Tatum. Up top, Brown. LeBron with the block.
A versatile, talented defender. LeBron excels at using his athleticism and length to block so many shots.
Boston's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Brown. That's to Porzingis. 6 for 6. He's left a miss from the field.
And that's right in his wheelhouse. Looking to make an impact when it counts.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
And the Lakers call time here.
Once again,
they're behind by 2. 1:09 left to play here in the fourth. No one near Reeves as he lets it go. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. Boy, right down to the wire here. Still anyone's ball game.
Yeah, and after all the energy both sides have expended, both teams still hungry for the win. And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
James outside. Back to Doncic. Kicks it out to James. There's 42 seconds left to play in the final quarter. 6 on the shot clock. Doncic finds James. A shot. Rebound, Boston.
And the defense was right on him there. Nice contest.
Lets it fly. And it's White missing.
Well, some trips you get the shot you want, it just doesn't fall. I'd go back to him in that area on the floor. Just outstanding distribution. This is the kind of team chemistry that you love to see.
And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here.
make some noise. Let's get loud.
Now here's Tatum. Finney Smith defending. Now here's Tatum. Outside, Porzingis. Oh, missed it. Los Angeles calls timeout. It's tied at 62. 1 second left in the fourth quarter. Here's Reeves. Gets the game winner to fall.
All zeros on the clock as he drains the game winner.
And they're going to have to carry him off on their shoulders for that.
So it's Los Angeles taking the W in a close one. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin, this is the kind of win you have to take a ton of pride in. I mean, they battled with everything they had and came through when the pressure was at its highest.
And now let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline for our player of the game. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, LeBron. You got after it on defense. You looked motivated.
You know, I heard it all from, is this the last that we've seen of LeBron in the fashion that he plays? And then defensively, he's not very good defensively. But you can't single me out. It will never be a possession where a coach or a teammate or a player on the opposing team will single me out defensively because I'm in tune with that side as well. So, we got a lot of guys that play the defensive side, and it's important for me to be on that side as well and take that challenge just as much as offensive end.
Seems like you took some words to heart, man. Thanks. Back to you.
David, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. Richard Jefferson, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge. This is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching tonight's game on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.